Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so I decided to come on early, and I'm going to be on now instead of 5 o'clock. This way, I figure it's really nice out today, so maybe I'll do a live stream now. I'll go out for a little while, whatever. I've already done. I mean, it's amazing to me that I'm running as much as I am, considering how heavy I am. And then on top of it, I'm not losing any weight still. But my one neighbor I was talking to last night was saying that it takes a long time to recover from a C-section. She's had 2 natural child births, and then she had a C-section. And she said that the C-section, it took much longer to get back into shape. So maybe that's why. But either way, I'm out there doing it. And let me tell you, it ain't easy. But that's okay. I'm doing it. So we've already done that today. Thank God that's over. Alessandra, love. What's the matter, Bubby? What's the matter, Bubby? Are you trying to sit up? You want to sit up? You want to go in your bouncer? Okay, for Alessandra, we have, if you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign coming in, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. If you are with someone right now, you may feel like your life is a little bit stuck in the mud, but that's going to change. Pretty soon, you're going to get a new beginning. And it could be with the person that you're with. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a spiritual connection coming in, a new love interest coming in, anxiety moving into the past. You have Taurus here, but you also have an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And it will be a soulmate connection. So things should be heating up shortly. Would you like to chew on your cactus? You want the cactus, baby? How about that, cactus? Feels good on your teetees? Feels good on them teetees? Anna. Messages from him. How's he feeling towards me? Okay. I'm afraid you're going to roll over. Let me just put my leg on that side, okay, baby? All right, so that you don't roll over. Now you better not roll over this leg. You gotta worry. All right, messages from him. How is he feeling towards me? There's some regret. He feels bad about something. He also feels like he's got choices around him. He may be trying to decide what to do. Celebration comes in around you and him. There's a little bit of delay in happiness, so you may have to iron out the kinks, but I think that he's going to be prepared to come forward soon. Give him a little bit of time. I think he's feeling bad about something that maybe happened between the two of you. All right, you're too close to the edge here, lover. Come over here. There you go. Here, you want to look at this? Hold that. Look at this. Renai, is R watching me? Oh, hell yeah. 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 Everyone's a stalker these days. I'm kidding. I love these people. Ray, does Z look at my social media, his current feelings? I'm sure he does. Let's see. Yes, he does. He's actually moving into a place where he's feeling a little bit more balanced and a little bit more secure. He might be a little bit undecided and not sure of how to go about things, but he's starting to feel a little bit more confident, which I think that you may be hearing from him, or he could be stepping up to the plate a little bit because he's got a lot of confidence around him. He's feeling a little bit stronger as a person. Soleil, General. You know, I didn't even realize that the hair matched the shirt, but I noticed it when I did the thumbnail. once in a while that works out. This morning when I went out with my friend, she said, oh, you're matching today, purple. She always jokes, I have these little tiny purple shorts that I used to wear when I could fit into them. She's like, that's a good sign. You're wearing purple, everything matches. You're going to get into those purple shorts. And I'm like, in this day, I don't worry about if things match. It's whether or not my ass fits into them, and it covers everything. It just it happens to be a bonus if the colors match. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Okay, general for Soleil. You may have a creative project coming up that you're getting a lot out of, or that may be enjoyable. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Your relationship should be heating up. You may have a spiritual practice that you're taking on that you get a lot out of. Feeling a little bit more stable financially, and the sun is coming out around you. So you got happiness coming in. The MH World of Mystery. What's the guy who I'm currently with feel about me? Okay, let's see. Here, you want this? Feels that you're attractive, loving, kind, intelligent, successful, hardworking, happy. The 10 cups, like you have a lot of reasons to be happy. Thinks that you have like a good attitude, or you look at things like the glass is half full, spontaneous, adventurous, transformative, strong. He thinks good of you, thinks highly of you, thinks good of you. Aurelia, I want to open a YouTube channel with my toddler. Do it. Do it. You know, some people, I hear a lot of people that say things like, I was watching somebody that was saying they don't like when, oh, you know what was? Unnatural vegan, which, like, she won't even tell you the sex of her children. She just says that she has them. Like, you don't even know if they're boys or girls. Because she feels like it's not fair to the child, or like you could be exploiting the child. I don't really feel like that. I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, you know, people, I feel like there's an audience for everyone. And if you're doing it, like, if anything that you're doing, I believe, out of the goodness of your heart. Like, for example, let's say you have a child who's a toddler, and you had a hard time potty training them, say. If you're using your channel to help people with, you know, overcome their obstacles, I think that's for the greater good. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I guess I can understand it if you were using it like to make money off of the child in like a negative way. But if you're doing something to help people, or like, you know, my toddler didn't like eating this, and this is how I got him to eat carrots. Like, I think that that's helpful. I don't see anything wrong with that. I would suggest doing it, but let's ask the cards. Yes, I would do it. I would do it. You know why? Because you could help somebody. You know, somebody may be struggling with something that you overcame, and you could help them. Well, why not? Sister, how does he feel when he thinks of our sitch? Okay. What's the matter, Bubby? You know what? He's very, first, sometimes he feels stabbed in the back, but sometimes he's got a lot of regret. Sometimes he's got some serious hope that things can change for the better with you guys. Sometimes he feels like there's cutting words between the two of you, but sometimes he feels like you guys have a lot of happiness. So he's got like a lot of mixed emotions around it. Come here, come here, come here. What's going on here? What's going on here with all this noise? You want this? New chapter. What's George's energy towards me? And is he thinking about me? And when will I hear from him? Okay. Would you like to go in your bouncer? You want to go in the bouncer? His energy comes up as peaceful and serene, and also like there's transformation. You're gonna hear from this guy soon, definitely. There's no doubt about that. He's definitely thinking about you. Let's see when we hear from him. Ace of Spades. It could be at the beginning of the spades usually are the fall, but the ace is the beginning. We're about to start the summer, June 21st. You may hear from him around that time. You're definitely going to hear from him soon. It's not going to be the fall. It also could be like the beginning of July, but I don't even think you have to wait that long. All right, Bubble, you want to go in your jumper? You want to go in this thing? Is something different? Let her play in that thing for a little bit. Normally she gets frustrated because that one she can't, it has no springs, but she's playing with the other toys. Have tower moments sometime in June. Not the biggest deal because by the time the month ends, you're starting to feel a little bit like you have happiness coming in. You're also going to have options. You have a new love interest coming in. You have an air sign coming in, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Choices. Use your intuition. You're not holding yourself back. You have good luck. You also have money coming in. So June should be pretty decent after all. TD, what are the Aries' next moves towards me? I think he's prepared for communication to come in out of the blue. And I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to take a trip to water, by water, or around water. Soleil, how does Leroy's mom currently feel about me? Leroy's mom really likes you. Lovers. Queen of Cups. Caring, nurturing, successful. Six of Wands. She really likes you. Chloe, will Mark message once she's single if he's not already? Yes. Tito, will I get an emergency fund to stay here? Yes, I think you will. I think you will. Starlight, welcome. I'd like to know about money and financial for the next 2 months. Okay, over the next 2 months, you should be feeling a little bit more stable and grounded when it comes to money. And you also may be feeling a little bit more balanced. The sun is coming out over your financials. You might feel like you got a long road ahead of you, but I don't really think you do. You got some respect coming in. You may be getting a bonus or a raise or something. You might be also starting on a new journey. Eight of Pentacles is hard work. It's usually like starting a new course, learning a new skill, something where you would make a lot of money in the future, or something you could use to make money in the future. Ace of Pentacles, you got new opportunities coming in. I think over the next 2 months, you may pick up either another job or a promotion or something that brings extra money in. Not bad. Chloe. Does Mark view my Instagram and stories? Yes. Love. Does he see me as a friend or he wants to do something more? He definitely sees you as a friend, but he thinks that there's potential for more to come down the line. He's not like closed-minded about it at all. So there is opportunity here. Demini. Should I opt out of exam and prepare for November instead of July? Okay. Should we opt out of the exam in July? I get a 70% chance, yes, you should. Chariot is in reverse, which may equal a slowdown. You may be better suited to do it in November. You may have it just might be better for you to do it in November. Mariah, who is my life partner, new or old? Okay, is the life partner coming in somebody that's brand new? I think it's someone new. They may be a Cancer. They may be very nurturing, down to earth. They may have some money, grounded, but yet they know how to have fun. They're not a stick in the mud. They're genuinely a happy person. They make decent money. They're very strong character. Soleil, how will Leroy's first week in his new store go? He's prepared for whatever they throw at him. He may feel a little bit overwhelmed at times. He may feel a little bit like he's swimming up the tide, but overall it's going to be fine. By the end of the week, or maybe it might take, there's always a transition period, but pretty soon he's going to be feeling stable and secure. So he may feel a little bit overwhelmed in the beginning, but things change for the better quickly. Manaz, does Shah feel bad for lying to me? Yes. There's a lot of regret around this person. Good. That's what you get for lying. Moon, general for the rest of the week. What's the matter, Bobby? You may feel like you're a little stuck in the mud this week. Transformation in reverse. It's like feeling like you're spinning your tires a little bit, but that moves into the past pretty quickly, and you start to feel like you have the world at your feet. Spontaneity comes in. Adventure. Something to celebrate after you hear from somebody out of the blue that you didn't think you'd be hearing from. Not so bad. Love. Work reading. Should I be cautious from coworkers? I don't trust anyone, so yes. Let's see. I would be a little bit cautious. There's a little anxiety. Somebody may not be trustworthy. Somebody may be nice to your face, but kind of knifing you in the back. Just be careful. I worked for years with two women, and I'm telling you, like, we were like beg, borrow, and steal for each other. I'm not even kidding you. Um, one of us would lie and the other would swear to it. And I never saw the movie until recently, 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton. And I swear to God, I texted them. I'm like, if this movie is totally the three of us, totally. If you've ever seen that movie, and one of the women, right, she used to drive, we used to laugh, like she used to like pull into the parking lot and she would like gun it through the parking lot. And there's a scene in that movie where I think it's Lily Tomlin is driving a Skyhawk or a Skylark, and she's like racing, and I'm like, oh man, Barbara, that's you driving the Skylark. I would just be cautious. Adriana, when am I meeting that new guy? Could be sometime this summer. Sometime before the fall starts. Miriam, why did Alex stop talking to me? He's got a couple of things going on around him. Somebody from his past may have returned, 6 of Cups. But it also looks like he's got good luck around him, spontaneity. Somebody from his past, I think, returned, and he felt like he had to either revisit it or something. You'll hear from him again. You'll hear from him again at some point. Maybe you might not even care at that point. Adriana, what is he thinking regarding me? Well, he's got a couple of things. Like, he's kind of like unsure. So on one hand, he feels that you're peaceful, serene, down to earth, loving and kind. But on the other hand, he thinks that you could be angered easily, or that you may still be angry with him. Feels a little bit like you're balanced, and he's got a lot of respect for you, and he does think that the situation can improve. 3 of Cups. Cece. If I apply for the committee opening, will I get it? And okay, let's see. I think that you got a good shot at getting it, and it would be good for your career. I don't see any harm in applying for it. Goddess, will the job offer be long-term or temp? Okay, is the job offer going to be long-term? Could be long term. It could be very transformative too with the Death card. Could be a lot of room for growth. Cece, will M contact me this week, and if so, when? I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from him this week. It's only a 33% chance. That's kind of low. Sepia, general. I might have a new love interest coming in. First card that comes in is the Knight of Cups. Intuition is heightened, and your life can change quickly, even overnight. Maybe taking some time for rest and relaxation. It's not a bad thing. Recuperating. The world will be at your feet. Moving forward, you should have some financial stability and more money coming in. Spiritual practice that you get a lot out of, and a creative project too. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. When it comes to love, you have a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Sepia, general love. Out of the blue, you get some spontaneity coming in. You have a Virgo around you. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have the sun coming up around your love life. And you'll start to feel a little bit more balanced in the near future, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. No longer putting up with any bullshit brings you to celebration. You're calling the shots moving forward. Your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. Goddess, reading for the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got, be careful that you don't find yourself in a love triangle, third-party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. You have a wish come true, put it out into the universe, life starts to move forward quickly. Another wish. You got some good stuff coming in, some money's flowing to you, happiness is coming in. Just look out that you don't become a third party somehow. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody shows up, be careful, make sure that they're single. And if they're not single and you know about it and you're okay with it, that's your business. Feeling a little bit more balanced and feeling like life is moving forward quickly over the next 2 weeks. Sepia, career. Moving on to greener pastures, definitely starting a new journey. There may be a Virgo around the new job, feeling like you're finally being compensated for hard work, or that you're being paid what you deserve. You might have to fight for it a little bit. And you, in this new job or new career or whatever the change is, maybe like falling into it at the right place at the right time, finally feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Financial stability. Tito, will Jay the Capricorn ask me out? You got a 70% chance, yes, this person will ask you out. Soleil, what will happen in the month of July? Being at the right place at the right time when the sun moves into Cancer. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Feeling more stable. Feeling more secure and more confident comes in the month of July. Feeling well balanced. Change of home for the better. And some financial stability. I don't know. Things are getting better for you. Like financial stability. Feeling more confident. Changing homes for the better. Feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Things are transforming. Sepia. Why did I have such a vivid dream about Michael returning? You know, a lot of times, I mean, some people have prophetic dreams. I've only had like 1 or 2 in my life that were really prophetic. Sometimes it is a prophetic dream. Sometimes it's just the subconscious that is like working out what's going on. It comes out in the subconscious. I don't like to put too much stock in dreams because I don't think that we really know what they are, and I don't like to give people false hope. So I would, when we talk about dreams and the dream world, I tend to lean more towards it being the subconscious mind, things that we want. Like, I mean, I've had such vivid, crazy dreams. like with the images, like I mean, one of my friends in the dream was getting married, and then I had a bloody nose, and there was blood, and it was on the white dress, and I mean, crazy stuff. But what happened? Nothing. I don't even talk to him anymore. So I feel like sometimes people, they want to believe that dreams are more than they are. I really do think that most of the time it's just the subconscious mind. But let's ask. I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to ask it as a yes or no question. Because it just shows indecision. That's what it shows. Indecision. All right, I get a 33% chance that that it's prophetic. So that's kind of low. If you ask me if I think he's returning, I do think at some point you're going to hear from him. I would be pretty sure you are going to hear from him. But like I said, when people start with this dream shit, and then it's like, our subconscious mind is always going, and our subconscious mind is sometimes trying to process the bullshit we're living here and things that don't make sense. So I kind of lean towards that more so than anything else. The only real prophetic dream that I had, and it happened the very next day, was when I got this place. I mean, it was like the very next day it happened. What? Why are you crying? You hungry? You want me to get you some food? Alright, I get you some food. Maybe you're hungry. You may be hungry, maybe a little tired. You want this? Yeah, can you hold it yourself? Yeah. All right, why don't we take you out and sit you in your pillow? All right, let's do that. All right, that's okay, it's okay. Where is your pillow? Oh, Dylan's big ass is sitting on it. That's it. Miss Ronnie, is the Sag thinking of me today? Can you hold it, baby? You got it. You could do it. You could do it. No? Sag is definitely thinking of you today. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. He kind of cracks me up, though. Lovely Gem. Does Alexander the Capricorn want to come back? Yes, he does. Thea, how did Linford feel about our date last night? Very good. The wish card, the Empress, hardworking. Be careful if you don't want children. He felt very good about the date last night. April. I thought about a business idea last night and want to know if it's a good idea to act on. Is this business idea a good idea to act on? Yes, it is. But I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't do anything until after Mercury goes direct. You know, as far as like trying to get the wheels in motion, not until after Mercury goes direct. Tyquina. Oh, excuse me, General. You've got success coming in around job or career stability. Feeling much more stable, feeling well respected. You also have a lot of strength around you. You're about to embark on a new journey of some type with the Fool, maybe a creative project. Feeling prepared. You may have, I don't know if you're with anyone right now, you have a new love interest coming in or someone who may be into you that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. A new beginning when it comes to business, or it's possible a job, bonus, anything. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns. It doesn't have to be an old lover or an ex-flame, but it's somebody from your past returning. Death card, you're about to embark on a personal transformation, personal journey of growing and transforming you as a person that's all your own. Josette, am I on Andre's mind? What's going on with him today? Yeah, 33% chance you're on his mind. Today he's feeling burdened. He's feeling like he's stuck in the mud, and the devil is here. So he's overindulging with some kind of an earthly pleasure. I don't know if he drinks or he smokes pot or anything like that. That could be what's going on with him today, or will be going on with him today. Mimi, when will me and the Capricorn reconcile? Sometime September. Pan. Oh, okay. Yeah, post your question with green hearts. April, general love. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also feel like the world is at your feet coming up, and you have good luck around love when you listen to your intuition. There's an Aquarius coming in. After you cut ties with things that no longer work for you, your love life can move forward very quickly. There's an Aquarius coming in. There's also a Cancer. Pan. What does my higher self want to tell me right now? Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm so close to 3,000. It hit 3,000 yesterday, but then it went down. That always happens. But I always feel like I'm gaining like the people that belong here, and I'm losing people that just don't belong here. So I'm okay with that. Your higher self wants you to know that you have incredible success coming in as long as you apply yourself and you keep moving forward without any distractions. You're well respected. You're highly liked, and you have a lot of love around you. A lot of people around you that want to help you and see you succeed. Put your wishes out into the universe, because the universe is answering. Like, the universe is there to help you. And also, like, sometimes the universe feels like, you know, like meet me halfway. So you might do a little bit, and then all of a sudden things start to fall into place. You've got some good stuff coming in. Adriana, when am I changing work? It's possible before the end of the year. DJ, love with me and N. Can you hold it, Bubby? Oh, you got it. You got it. Well, this relationship has got some ups and downs coming up. So first it looks like it's stable and things are chugging along slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race. But then things can even actually change for the better with the Eight of Wands. But then there's a Tower moment. Tower moment comes in out of the blue, maybe when you least expect it. And then one of you may be hiding with the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse is like not telling the truth or not talking to people because you don't want their 2 cents. Like, well, like for example, say one party does something really bad, like they cheat or they do something really shitty, but you don't tell people that you're thinking about going back with that person because you don't want the people to be like, what are you going to go back with him for after he did this, that, and the next thing? You know, so it's like you kind of like don't say anything to anyone because you know better. the Hermit in reverse is not the best card to get. Anyway, moving forward, you come to a crossroads where it's going to be your decision where you want to take this relationship. There will be arguments, there will be fighting, but there's also going to be a chance for passion, peace, and serenity to come in. But it's going to be a little bit of a road. Oh, you finished, buddy? You're done. Oh, that's not cry. DJ, he's been acting weird and distant lately. Why? Do you need more? Oh, there you go. All right, the finger. He may be pulling his energy back because he might be talking to somebody else. This came up before, I think, right? Did this come up recently? You know what I would do? Give him a little bit of space and let's see what happens. If you pull your energy back and he comes forward, then maybe it's nothing to worry about. If you pull your energy back and don't see a shift in him, I would be worried. There's issues coming up. I got to be honest. You want more food? All right. You're chunky. All right, you're chunky. I go get it. You're too close to the edge here, lady. Move back. Stay right there. All right, don't cry. It's coming. Here we go. I got it, Chunky. I got it, Chunky Monkey. All right. All right, don't cry. I'm gonna give it to you. There you go, lover. Okay. Priscilla. Does Antonio have feelings towards me? %70 chance, yes, he does have feelings. DJ, why did Jay reach out via email? What does he want? Okay, let's see. What does this guy want? Okay, well, it looks like he thinks of you as one of his choices, or he's looking to keep his options open. It also looks like he may need money, so I wouldn't give him any money. 2 of Cups is here. He may be looking to rekindle, hook up, something like that. And watch out with sharp words around him. You guys may actually have an argument. I wouldn't give him any money. If he asks for it, you don't have it. Just because there's a money thing coming up around this situation. But it doesn't really look like he's coming back for money. It's looking like he's coming back because he wants to keep you as an option. I don't know. I don't really trust this guy right now, so just be careful with him. Jay Allen, the blonde girl I saw at work on Sunday. Did I have a shot? Okay. 70% chance, yes, you did. You had a shot. Adriana, when is he going to talk to me? It could be any time. It could be within the next 2 weeks, the next 2 months. I mean, it's pretty much communication can come in anytime between now and the end of fall. So there's plenty of opportunity coming in. Toya Mel, welcome. Wanted to ask, why did my Scorpio crush not reply to my message? Okay. Yeah, are you done? Oh, you just wanted a swig? You just wanted a swig? Okay. They got caught up in something else. They were either in the middle of something or they got caught up in something else. You're going to hear from them. Like the Eight of Wands. Something like if you were in conversation, something happened that took their attention. Like somebody needed help with something. If you weren't in conversation with them, something came up and they saw the text and then they just got busy doing something else. Either way, you're going to hear from them at some point, and I think it's going to be relatively soon. Sarah, is there a karmic tie between D and I finally cut? Why has he been bothering me energetically? Okay. There are videos about how to cut ties like that on my friend Lori's channel. Her channel is Passages of Light. And they're simple meditations that take about 5 minutes to do. She suggests that people do them even with people that you have in your life and you want to keep in your life. Because, you know, it's healthy to clear out the need. You know what I mean? Like, the need, the cord, the hook, it's healthy to get rid of that. It's okay to keep the people in your life, even if you want them in your life, that's fine. But so I would suggest doing a meditation like that, especially if you're feeling like they're stuck in your energy and you kind of can't clear it yourself. You know, like just going through life normal. Yeah, I think that you're still connected. That's what the problem is. You're still in each other's energy. Try doing that meditation. It takes about 5 minutes. You could do it longer if you want, but if you're like, oh man, this is just not me, I don't want to do this, really doesn't take longer than 5 minutes. Passages of Light is the name of her channel. And if you can't find it, go to my community page, because I have some of her videos on my page, and you can get to it there. I know she's got a lot about energy clearing. DJ. I feel stuck. What's going on? Well, we have almost every planet moving retrograde. We're under lockdown. I mean, how could you not feel stuck? You trying to put that foot in your mouth? No feet in the mouth. Yeah. Things are sticky. Things are stuck in the mud. Nothing is moving forward right now. It's going to be like this for a couple of weeks, but then the energy should start to break up and things should start to move forward. Oh, excuse me. Listen to your intuition and try to let go of the burden. You know, when it comes to anything, I don't care what it is, if you're holding on too tight to something or you're too rigid in your beliefs, it kind of blocks up the energy. So I had a conversation when I was out with my friend yesterday. We were walking. We were talking about like buying a house. She's in a situation where she's going to have to buy a house soon. And we were talking about me having a house. I have not lived in a house since I'm 19. And I would like to have a house at some point. Although I do feel safe here. I feel very safe here. Like my neighbors are always out. There's always somebody around. So there's like, you know, the good and bad with both, like everything. And my friend had said something, you know, and I said, well, I have a bunch of debt that I'm trying to pay off. Like that's my first priority. And she's like, you are paying off that debt. And she's like, but, you know, if you just try not to be so rigid in your thinking, you know, because she's like, sometimes I do that myself. Like I'll think, well, I want to live in this town or that town. I don't want to live in that town. But that could be a very limiting idea. Like maybe there's a reason why you have to live in that town. So just being open to like, things that when things feel stuck, a lot of times it's because we have an idea of what we want, what we need, and that we have to hold on to things. And sometimes that just kind of backfires. It's like being open to whatever it is the universe brings me. Like when I do like candle work for people, I always like think, my suggestion usually would be like to just be open to anything because something better may come in. A lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, you look back on some of these situations that you wish you would have had, growing up or in your life, and you're like, that person wasn't so great, or that job wasn't so great, or that car wasn't that great. Why did I feel like at that point I needed it so bad? So feeling stuck, sometimes if you just open up, like the way you think about things can kind of help. Like if you feel stuck with your job, well, is it possible that a new job comes in? I could walk right into it. Things happen. Like, people fall into things. You don't always have to be like trying for something. Sometimes you're just at the right place at the right time. So just being open to that kind of change can really be helpful in manifesting, unsticking yourself and getting unstuck. I think a lot of us, we're like, it's either A or B. Like we were talking about me moving back into my bedroom, right? Like a lot of people are like, you really got to go back into your bedroom. You can't sleep out there with her forever. She's going to get too attached. My one friend said, why does it have to be A or B? Why can't you sleep there sometimes and sleep in your room sometimes? And it's like, when someone else says it, it's like, well, duh, why can't I do that? Why can't I, stay out here until she falls asleep and then go into my room? I can, I just never thought of it. So interesting. The things sometimes seem really sticky, and then you talk to someone and you're like, oh, well, how come I didn't think of that? Like even today when we were going around the lake, she started fussing, right? And I'm like trying to move like the thing that's dangling. And my friend was like, why don't you just take it off and hand it to her? Like, why didn't I think of that? What the hell? Jay Allen, how is Amy viewing me these days? She feels that you're balanced, you're successful, you're happy, kind, hardworking, insightful, intelligent, passionate, and lucky. Krista, how is Jay feeling about our connection? Today he's feeling good. He's feeling very grounded, feeling balanced, feeling lucky, feeling intuitively connected. Feels a little bit like it's meant to be. Not with the foot in the mouth. Don't do that. Foot in the mouth. Jakari, what are M. Morris's current feelings towards me? There's a love interest here. Thinks that you're peaceful, serene. Maybe feeling a little bit like things are stuck in the mud and they're not really going anywhere just yet. Thinks that you're kind, hardworking, focused, happy, attractive. Krista, Jay's been pretty quiet lately. When is he going to reach out? Sometime in July or in the next 7 days. If you speak to him frequently, I would say within the next 7 days. If you don't normally talk to him that often, I would say month of July. There's a 7 around it for sure. Toya, why didn't my Scorpio crush reply to my message? The Scorpio was busy either doing something else at the time. His intentions were to respond to the message. If he hasn't responded yet, I think he will out of the blue when you least expect it. And it does look like you and him can move forward. He may have been doing something, I know it might sound bizarre, like he was either doing something around the house, something that, it sounds stupid, but like he needed both hands for. I don't know if he was helping somebody with something, but there's like work around the house, but he comes in out of the blue. You should be hearing from him soon. I would, if you don't hear from him in a couple of days, I think you could reach out again. I always say that, like if, I mean, it happens all the time. The other day, I was going out for a walk. I called one of my friends. He put me to voicemail. Like, he hit the decline button, which is fine. I'm not offended. But if I was calling a love interest, it would be like, why did he put me to voicemail? How come he put me to voicemail? Was he not want to talk to me? I didn't think that way at all. At all. I didn't even think twice about it. So the next day, I was at my brother's house. We were in the pool. He called me. So, and I still haven't talked to him since. So it's like, it's different, right? When it's a friend, like we don't think twice. It's like, oh, I'll just call him when I have time. But when it's a love interest, we're like, well, why didn't they respond? So sometimes people forget. I mean, sometimes like you put the phone down, you forget. It happens all the time. I do it myself, and I'm usually really good about getting back to people. So if you don't hear from him within 3 days, I always give it a couple of days, then you could reach out again. DJ, what does my higher self want me to know? You have a lot of opportunities, and that the road ahead of you is not super long. You have the ability to change your life if you want to, but sometimes you hold yourself back. You're a lot smarter than you think you are. You're a lot more loving than you think you are, but you hold yourself back too much. 8 of Swords. Have a little bit more confidence in yourself and your abilities, and you're going to have a lot more choices in life. 7 of Cups. Josette, is this guy Dan any good? Keeps messaging me. Oh my God. Well, you got a pair of lungs on you, man. All right, is Dan any good? Yeah, he does seem like he's a good guy, but you know what? I wouldn't even care at this point, because I just think that the new energy around you, different energy around you is good. You know, my mom would say, you don't have to marry him. You just have to talk to him, or you just have to, like if somebody asked me out and I didn't want to be bothered, my mother would be like, you don't have to marry him. You just go out on a date, not a big deal. To me, it was a big deal. But keeping energy around you is definitely good. It's beneficial. Oh, excuse me. April, I don't think the Aries contacted me after 3 weeks. It's kind of ridiculous. If he did, like, what the fuck? But at the same time, it's weird that he didn't. Okay. Let's see what's going on. He may have had a tower moment. There's a tower moment around him, and it's caused him anxiety. You said he was an Aries? That's an Aries. But there is luck and celebration around the two of you. I don't think that this story here is over yet. I don't see any reason why you can't reach out to him. Hey, I haven't heard from you. Just checking in, see how everything's going. You know, I feel like with waiting, it just creates more waiting. I think you could take the bull by the horns and reach out if you'd like. Miss Ronnie, any candles left? Is the one guide the only one to reveal herself? Me, I have a blue candle left, which would be for healing, or healing a relationship. And I think I have 2 of the small $10 candles left. Right now, you know, until I can get to the store, or until I can send someone to the store. Is the one guide the only one to reveal herself? No, you're going to have more come in. There's going to be more. I think this is like the beginning. Kylie. How do my friends feel about me asking to move in with them? They're thinking about it. They may be, they're talking about it. There's, I think that they're trying to figure out a way for that they can make it happen. There's discussion about it, and it's not bad. It's good. It's like, it's decent. You know, listen to your intuition. It may be out of the blue that they may suggest that you move in. I think that it's positive, not negative. Vartika. Have I taken the right decision in regards to my future endeavor? Yeah, I think you have. Yep. Priscilla, love general 2 weeks. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Passion comes in. You might have a Pisces around you. You also have a Libra. Feeling a little bit more respected. Also feeling like you have choices. There's a Cancer coming in as well. You might feel like your love cup is a little bit overfull. It's overflowing. Not a bad thing. I would keep all these people around you until you decide what you want to do. Pression. Will dental work be best here or 2 hours away? Okay. How's the dental work here? I think it's fine here. Why bother traveling 2 hours if you can get it done closer? I think you'll be fine here. April, will the business idea be lucrative? Yes, I think it will. I think it's going to take time. I don't think it happens overnight, but I think that it will be eventually. Coco, case intentions towards me. She may be perseverant. She may be coming forward in the near future out of the blue. She may actually want to go on a trip or spend a day to water, by water, or around water. There's good luck around this situation. There's a lot of happiness around the situation too. I think that she wants things to move forward. Kiki, any new love coming my way? I'm Kevin. All right, what's going on with oh, you got an Aries coming in. You also have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and then you have a water sign coming in too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So yeah, you got new love coming in. April, do I know the Aquarius coming? I don't think you know this person. Mayo. My name is Hoyam. I'd like to know if Jordan has had any strong feelings for me, but ran because he got scared. Or was the connection in my head? Okay. Does Jordan have feelings? The connection was not in your head. He's not really in touch with his feelings, and he did run, but he's coming in out of the blue. You should hear from him again. The story doesn't end here. There's more to come. Good luck. Black Butterfly, new subscriber, welcome. What are the Scorpios feeling towards me? Okay. You know what the cutest thing was today? Listen to this. The lake that we go to, the reason we go there is because we're out a long time. There's bathrooms there. So one of the bathrooms, and I thought that it was so nice that it was inside. A bird built a little nest. The little nest was like this big in the bathroom, and the little birds were sitting in the nest looking out, and the mother was sitting next to it. It was just so cute. I don't know, Black Butterfly reminded me of the blackbirds. The Scorpio thinks that you're loving, kind, passionate, spiritual. Sometimes a little bit nervous or a little bit anxious. They think that you're very intuitive, very focused, very attractive. Very intuitive. Attractive comes up again. Peaceful, serene. This person has a lot of respect for you. Tara, when will I meet my life partner? There's a chance at meeting life partner before the end of the year. Not before the fall, but between the fall and the end of the year, you could meet someone. It's very significant. April, can I also get messages from my higher self? You're very intuitive, and you don't always listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, and it isn't going to steer you wrong. You're quite capable of a lot, but you don't give yourself a lot of credit. You sometimes have low self-confidence, or you don't give yourself enough. You don't trust yourself enough. Out of the blue, things could change for the better. Once again, this is another one where don't be rigid with your thinking. Keep your ideas open and be open to what comes in, because you never know what may come in. Maybe bringing with it a lot of good karma and a lot of stability. Also a lot of respect. Just, kind of be open to whatever the universe has to give. Jay Allen, how does Grace feel about me right now? Listen, Mama. You're drooling all over my leg. Okay? There's no drooling on my leg. All right? Let's see. Let's look and see how Grace is feeling right now. She thinks that you're smart, hardworking, successful. You have a way with words. She looks at you as a love interest. She thinks that you're attractive, lucky, funny, kind, humble, and that you have a lot of potential, which is nice. Little Virgo, what are the Aquarius feelings to me today? The Aquarius thinks that the Judgment card, that there could be something fated in your relationship. Like there may be like a meant to be kind of a feeling. Thinks that you're very intuitive, attractive, down to earth, well grounded. Maybe a little argumentative at times, or a little bit feisty. Thinks there's celebration around the two of you. Thinks that the Empress doesn't get better than that. Love, money, abundance. Be careful if you don't want children when the Empress shows up. Do not put that into your mouth. It's no good. Not in your mouth. Excuse me. Not in your mouth. April, do I have to go back to the office work in July? I'm not convinced you're going back in July. If you do, it may not be all the time, and maybe sometimes. I don't know. I'm not convinced that you're going back to a regular office schedule in July. Josette, is Dre in my energy or trying to stay in my energy? No, he's definitely in your energy. No doubt about that. Jay Allen, will what element sign be my next partner? Okay. All right, let's see. You got an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Krista, is A the ex-husband hoping that we can reconcile or just wanting a friendship? I think that he may be looking to reconcile. It's possible he's looking to reconcile. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Ronnie. Which candle? And email me, let me know exactly what you want, if you haven't already. TJ, what would happen if I pull back from N, or if I confront him about the suspicion of him talking to someone else? I would not confront him. No. First of all, if you confront somebody on something that, first of all, you don't know is true 100%, even if you do know it's true, it gives that other person a lot of power. When you talk about them, it gives them energy, and it puts them in a very powerful place. So I would not confront him at all. If you're going to confront him, I would confront him about the way he's treating you. I would not be accusatory. The thing is that what you give energy to grows. So let's just say, for example, and this happens all the time, he develops a little crush on someone from work. It happens. Doesn't mean that anything's going to happen with them physically. But if you start to harp on that connection, you give a lot of energy to it, and it blows it up, and it becomes very powerful. If you ignore it, it'll go away. Now, I'm not saying that if you're in a relationship with someone and you come home and find him in bed with someone else, you ignore that. That's not what I mean. But I mean, right now, you don't know that he's doing something. You haven't seen it with your eyes. And if you accuse him of something, it's going to give that a lot of energy, and it's going to blow it up. I would not confront him about it. I would pull my energy back. I would be very distant, treat him the way that he's treating you, and if he doesn't notice, then confront him. But I wouldn't confront him about talking to somebody else, because then it turns into me or her, me or her, me or her. Whenever we start to compete with someone else, we always lose, because you're already putting yourself in the victim role. Me or her, me or her, me or her. So I would not. I would just pull your energy back. He should notice and step forward. Prussian, is the guy I'm supposed to meet a friend or a lover? Oh, it's going to be a lover. There should be a lover coming in. TD, who's coming towards me? You want a little more food? You want a little more food? Yeah? How about this? You didn't finish it. You made me go get it, but you didn't finish it. Right? You do that a lot? Who's coming towards me? Who's coming towards me? Well, you definitely have a new love interest coming in, or a love interest coming in. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Cancer coming in. You have a Taurus coming in. Oh boy. An Aries comes in. You've got a lot. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of options coming in. That's good though. Keep your options open. Tara, will I communicate with my life partner in August? Oh, did you just drop it? Here, you want it? You almost dropped it? I'm only getting a 33% chance. It's kind of low that it's going to happen in August. Sorry, yeah, you can close the donations. Thank you. Odette, welcome. How does Robbie feel about Ella? Is he as done with her as he makes it seem? Okay. I think he is done with her. I think he's got a lot of regret around that whole situation. I don't think that she's the person that she presented herself as. I am not a medium. I have a friend of mine is, but I'm not 100% sure she's still doing that. You can email me if you want information about it. I'm not 100% sure if she's still doing it. She might be doing it privately. But if you're interested, you can email me and I will give you her information. Krista, how is A feeling about me currently? He feels regret around this situation. 5 of Cups. He feels that you're loving, kind, balanced, peaceful. He feels like there may be something meant to be between the two of you. I don't know what's going on with him, but you know, we got Venus and Mercury both going retrograde. Mercury not yet, but it's coming, and Venus is retrograde. It brings back old lovers. Sometimes, like, we'll look back on the past with rose-colored glasses, and that's not really how it was, but that's how we remember it. You might want to revisit it if you feel like you need to, you know, for your own self. That's fine. Like, I'm okay with that, but I think that he's definitely got it in his head that there's more to come, or he may want to. He may want to revisit that relationship. Let's just say that. Casper, reading on me, the Aries, and her, the Taurus. Okay. She may be feeling a little bit perseverant. She may be coming forward a little bit more. You two may be embarking on a new journey of some type. Things between you and her can move forward quickly. There's magic here. You can manifest just about anything you want, so put that out into the universe if it's something that you want. She may be feeling a little bit undecided at points, or she may second guess herself, but I do think she wants things to move forward. Aries, yeah, Aries is here. There could be success around the relationship if you give it a chance, or if you're both on the same page. You may have to have a conversation about what's going on, because it seems like she's perseverant and then she second guesses herself. She's perseverant, or she wants to come forward and then she kind of second guesses herself. I think eventually the situation moves forward. Patty, how is the Virgo feeling right now, and will he look for me soon? You want to finish? Do you want to finish? Okay, will he look for me soon? Yeah, he will be looking for you soon. He feels very connected to you, but he holds himself back. He feels like there's cause for celebration around the relationship, but sometimes he gets anxiety. He may be a little bit nervous about the whole situation, but he's going to come looking for you, or you're going to meet up somewhere. If he doesn't, you know, the powers that be could put you at the right place at the right time. There's definitely something happening. I think that he gets a little anxiety. Oh, you talking to me? I'm looking to see if we got anybody else. S. Wood. Should I make today my last day here at Heritage? Oh boy. I don't know what that is. No, I wouldn't do anything rash because it's showing here for you, slow and steady wins the race. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and there may be a new beginning coming in. So I wouldn't make any rash decisions. Oh yeah, Mayo, that's fine. I just got to find the question. All right, moderators, you can post your questions. Let me just, I'm looking for Mayo. Hang on. Mayo, can you post the question again? I don't see it. I'll be back on tonight at 9:30. Mayo, if you could just send that question again. Okay, Mel, messages from higher self. Okay. That you have happiness around you. Happiness comes in after heartbreak. Let go of things that you can't change, which I already think that you do. And moving forward, let go of the weight of the world that's on your shoulders. Moving forward, things can happen if you just let them. Breathing a sigh of relief when you make it to the top of the mountain. Money and business, there are a lot of opportunities around you, but you seem to hold yourself back. The world is at your feet. If you just make the decision to move forward, you have a lot of success. You also can have the happy home, and you can have the relationship that you want. Things can move forward for you. You have greener pastures coming in if you just allow it. Open up your, once again, I think rigid thinking, right? Sometimes we kind of get stuck. But it looks like you've got a lot of spontaneity and you have a new journey starting. So something's going to give that's going to change things. And you know what? Sometimes one thing changes and then everything else starts to change along with it. So that's good. That's a good thing. Sarah, what can I expect around my birthday? Is Brandy here? Because I think I owe Brandy a question from yesterday. She said I skipped her. You can expect divine timing to come in around your birthday. There's a Taurus that you may be hearing from. You also may have either a job or a business opportunity. Spending time to water, by water, or around water. You got a Virgo coming in, walking away from things that no longer serve you, and heading on to greener pastures. Mayo, Jordan has expressed his attraction and intimacy with me being better than anyone else. Mutual friends said that he doesn't like you and that was just okay, which is true. Has been pushed me away. Oh, I don't believe he doesn't like you. He may be acting like an asshole. He may be running away from his feelings, but I don't believe he doesn't like you. Yeah, he likes you very much. He holds himself back. I would just give it a little bit of air to breathe. You know what I mean? Give it some time, and then we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. You haven't seen the last of him yet. Oh, yeah, maybe that's why. Is she here now? Fatal Dream, is that Brandy? Oh, that is Brandy. Okay, with what career should I be going to school for? You've got success around the medical field. Didn't you want to be a nurse at one point? I would go for being a nurse. Like I was saying to somebody else, I don't remember who it was, maybe it was even you. Once you become a nurse, there are other avenues that you can take too to further your career. I would, sun comes out around Virgo, which is medicine. I would suggest that. All right. Okay, so that's about it for now. I will be back on tonight at 9:30 or around 9:30, give or take. And I will see you guys later, about 9:30 or so. Maybe 9 o'clock if I get my act together. We'll see. 9 or 9:30, around that time. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you all, and welcome to the new subs, and thank you all for your help. I will see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.